All right. You can see me in my glasses. Welcome to my channel. This guy, he's doing a grow. We're gonna do a internal in the house grow. This man's setting everything up. I'm just over here listening. But what we're doing is we're gonna set up the grow house inside of this man's room. See that space right there? We're gonna fill it up. No, it's all good. Hey! Ding 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 ding! I hurt my hand. Go fuck yourself. Check it out. So he's got the tent, and we're gonna open up the tent. It says don't cut it with razors, so he's not gonna cut it with the razors. He's just gonna use scissors.
Yeah, that should do it. Be careful, no big deal. All right, looks good so far.
Here we go. Everything kind of out of the box already. What we're going to do now is we're going to set up the tent utilizing the handy dandy instruction manual.
RTF.
So, time lapse begin. Right here, get another one of these, up with it, and then there you go. So now this is the second floor. This is the shorter one. Okay. So where's the threes at? The threes right here. That's the three. It didn't have a number on it. It was two of them. There's two of them that didn't have a number on it. So they might be the box. Okay, so now that we're getting this up a little bit further, I'm gonna raise the camera up because I'm sure you guys can't see it. Okay guys, so grow tent, pretty cool, pretty tight, pretty awesome. Hi, my name's Anthony. This is an AC Infinity controller. This controller right here has got two plugs, alright? So for our setup that we've got going on here, we've got one fan right here. We're going to set that up. We're going to connect it to this guy right here. And then we're going to set up another fan out here, which is right there. And this fan is also going to be connected to the same charge unit. So what's going to happen is we'll be able to control setup, we realized, okay, cool, we got the clone section, then we got the veg section, but then I started thinking about it, I was like, that is a short ass veg section, so I'm not really keen on it. Speaking it over and decided we're gonna go ahead and take these poles and we're gonna swap them for these poles. So when you guys come back, or actually in just 2 seconds, we're gonna have these flipped out. All right, ready? See? Done. So now that we've got this set up with the higher ends versus the lower ones, you can see what I'm talking about as far as like the way they say to set it up is cool, but it's not really the shit. This right here does it. So we can actually set up our clones right here and they'll be eye level with us as we work. These veg will have enough area to grow and it gives it enough decent space. So I definitely recommend going shorter on top versus shorter on bottom. So the instructions tell you otherwise, it's up to you. Next step that we're going to do is we're going to actually create the exhaust. We're going to put the shelves, but we're going to also create the exhaust. And the way that I was doing it before, I had it all structured up against that hole right there, but then I started thinking about it, I was like, I kind of want to go more simplistic, so the way that I'm going to do it is I'm simply just going to take one of these guys, and I'm going to set it right on top, just like that. And it's done. Pretty cool, huh? Coming in right here, and actually if you want to plug on this side, you also got it on this side as well. So you have 2 intakes. Now let's take a look at the inside. Actually, we'll start with the clone area. So if you look in this area right here, you'll see that we have those 2 sections that we had centered off, right? So if I go to unwrap, after keeping this completely nicely pulled out, what I want to do is I basically want to take this and I want to snap this onto here. Ta-da! I got a nice little area to work with, right? So we have our floor for our combs and everything up here. What we did was we were actually utilizing the light as a double feature. We're going to utilize it because we do have our lights down here, and we don't even have our lights pumped up all the way. So if we pump them up all the way, you can tell the difference in lighting that we got going on. I'm going to keep it low so I don't want to blow my eyes out. But basically what we're going to use is the light right here as for our vegetation, and then it's also going to be used as a heater for our clones because they need a little bit of heat. Not too much heat, but this is going to be just enough so you don't have to go get like a heating pad or anything like that. You guys can kind of use it as a double whammy. The reason why we're doing that is because at first when we set this up, we didn't have another apparatus for our, what is it called? What was it called again?
Carabiner.
Carabiner, yeah, that guy. So we didn't have one of those for our big light, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. So we had to utilize zip ties for this lighting in particular, and we just basically zip tied it up against one of these crossbars, and I put 4 zip ties up, there it goes, boom, it's enough lighting. It will reflect completely off of everything, and it will be enough lighting, and it may be kind of a far distance, but as these plants grow, you'll soon tell that it's perfect size. You know, I mean, it's going to get to a perfect grow height. And then once it's ready to flip, you can just easily put the switch on them here, or you can actually put it into the next room, which I'm going to show you now. So, this is the bloom room. This bloom room obviously is a lot bigger than the veg room. The cool thing about this room versus that room is just the size. You know, so there is something that has to come with it as far as, you know, being able to ventilate it out quicker. You can ventilate it, you know, this area is a little bit smaller out, a lot quicker than you could this area, but needless to say, if you're keeping it in an air-conditioned room, it's going to be just fine. So, going right here, I'm pulling it up. As you can see, ta-da! I can actually whip this all the way completely around. I'm not going to just because for video purposes, it looks really good like this. So, we have our little section I was going to use, but we didn't end up using it. What I ended up doing was I had to kind of rig this up to a point where it'll actually stay kind of somewhat stable. Unfortunately, the company that we got our lights from, they did not give us everything that we needed. We needed actually 2 of these per light, and we only got 1. So that's why I ended up zip tying the other light, and I utilized the one that we have for each light, and they're different lengths too, so that was even crazier. But I ended up utilizing each light cabling, and I put it together, and I utilized the last strap for the, what's it called again?
Carabiner.
Yeah, so I ended up utilizing that, and so I didn't give a point if I wanted to, I could drop this down just a little bit, but at this point, I think it's not happening because I structured it up so that it would not, you know, come loose basically. It's utilizing this string based on this carabiner and the cabling here to keep it all floating, and it's not floating, right? It's pretty good. And we also have the, you know, controller, which is even brighter. So this was a 1500 watt LED light that we got off of Amazon. The other one that we have is a 100 watt LED light from Amazon. Both of them are kind of similar in company. They do the damn thing. I actually have 2 sets at my house right now. I don't have the big guy. listen, we're gonna put some plants in here. In a couple weeks, we're gonna show you the next video and let you guys know exactly what we got going on. I have some seeds that I've actually already sprouted out. Those things are ready to veg right now. Excuse me, they're ready to clone because they're in such a vegetative state. The only problem is I don't know whether they're male or female yet, so I'm kind of on the fence about doing that, but we're going to figure out exactly which one is which. I do know that one of them is female. I'm questioning another one, so we'll get back to you on that. But yeah, with that said, we have this motherfucker.